Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing a real side dream experience from my book Chronicles of a Cosmic Space Case. The PDF link to this book and book 3 of my real side experiences are in the links below the description of this video. Dream 24. We are not alone on the island. This dream would start with great floods sweeping across the world, very apocalyptic in its overtones. Reports flooding in of this worldwide catastrophic happening and occurrence. I was with a group, and we seemed relatively secure and safe from the disaster, for we seemed to have our very own island. Even so, we experienced a degree of flooding, but nothing to build a Noah's Ark over. In the aftermath now, and I'm uncertain as to the fate of the world. All communications, as you might imagine, were down. I took a little philander, wandering about the island, and I saw a succession of individuals walking in single file across the edge of the island, keeping themselves separate from my group and seemingly wanting to remain unnoticed. Curiously of all, they appeared to be dog-like creatures, anthropomorphic bipedal canines, and all with backpacks strapped on. Naturally, I simply had to investigate. Fascinated am I with all beings alien and unique. They were very reluctant to engage, keeping their heads down. Not to be discouraged, I persisted, and one of their number broke away from the file and accompanied me to another part of the island. He insisted we remain concealed, and so we hid behind a large rock formation, with others of his number acting as lookouts. Through our dialogue, it transpired that all these dog-like beings were in fact Native American Indians, and they had a tendency to adopt guises of this kind, because they were getting regularly pestered and interfered with on the real side if they were in their Indian forms. They had adopted this tactic to prevent recognition. He told me many things. Alas, I could not bring much of it to the physical, but it all went in somewhere. My real self knows. The one thing I did recollect was that he explained to me that many of the alternative media, conspiratorial orientated individuals, were deceptors, untrustworthy, and con men. He gave me a few names too. A few prominent researchers and information providers. In the interests of tact, I won't divulge them here, so I would assume this to be a heads-up dream of upcoming disasters and upheavals due to the continued demise of the planet, a direct result of all the cause and effect constriction of awareness through choices, decisions en masse, the subconscious programming of humanity to this end, and the inevitable consequence as creation continues to spiral into blackness. The island may well represent safe haven for those who have connected to their real awareness and embracing their process of recognizing the all is and standing real with the universal guides and all life. I've had a few dreams of this type, where the Nufriends, those who are becoming more aware, choosing to no longer contribute to the destruction of the planet by retracting their agreement to it, with their intent to supersede it all, and not be the effect of their unawareness, and subjected to literalized constricting programming any longer. These individuals are kept safe from what everyone else who decides to remain with their personal created selves only will experience through cause and effect. It was fascinating about what I discovered with the Native American Indians, that in this dream they were on our island too, or at least some of them, though removed from our main group and wanting to remain isolated, and that they had the ability to shape-shift their forms for the purposes of concealment, suggests some of them too may be on their process of becoming more aware, but perhaps not yet to the degree that the main group on the island were, but enough that they were safe too. And again, that one individual enforced what Dwayne has told us about these conspiracy theorists and alternative researchers, that they are simply peddling information, and the knowledge alone has nothing to do with the real awareness. Indeed, the information alone will only have people restricted in creation, as they latch onto the information as ideas and believe they are then safe and secure. But the information they won't take with them when they pass over, and when they learn of the reptilians, they will be noticed by them and become the subject of more attacks and taplines, and through the emotional responses to the knowledge, more restriction through cause and effect, emotional outpourings. The controllers don't mind if the slaves learn of their deeds. It just garners their attention, gets them more restricted and destined to remain in creation, because it's all about awareness. And the various conspiracy theorists and others provide information but deliver nothing in regards to the ears, the tap lining, or the guides. They are, in fact, setting people up for future lifetimes and are effectively working for the controllers, and indeed are very likely to be reptilian as a result, and they may not even be aware of this if their focus is mainly in their physical, astral, personal selves. And so sing the new you song. Watch your dream visions, and let the whole of life and the real universal guides show you what is real now. New